quality management in adaptive way of working. We can understand quality is important when we are following adaptive, but we may not produce the documents like quality management plan in the adaptive life cycle based project. So how do we take care of quality when we are following adaptive approach? The first and foremost important thing is short feedback loop. In the agile ways of working, we understand we are not going long with our assumption, and whatever we do, we convert it into a running, evaluatable deliverable, and we review that on a frequent basis. That's one of the important aspects for quality management. The another aspect is even we are taking a short feedback loop, still during that particular small duration, we want to bring quality activities as early as possible. So the agile ways of working or adaptive way of working focuses on bringing quality early, also known as a built-in quality. So you may assume that you are running a 2-week iteration or a sprint. Yes, it's a small duration, so at the end of everything will become clear. That's a short feedback cycle. But during that sprint also, we may want to start quality related activities on the day 1, day 2 itself to make sure whatever we are doing as per our quality expectation. So providing guidance for doing right coding, by providing guidance for doing unit level testing, bringing as much quality test in the early stage than at a later stage is recommended from agile ways of working. The another thing we keep in mind as an artifact is a definition of done. We understand that the definition of done help us in identifying the completion of a user stories or any work item. We clarify the definition of done at such a level, it ensures that all internal quality things which ensure the deliverable is meeting the stakeholder expectations are considered in a definition of done. So I have a DOD when I'm doing planning for my sprint, I make sure I plan all those aspects which are defined in definition of done. When I'm executing my sprint or iteration, I need to make sure I'm doing it as per definition of done. The another aspect of quality is improvement and finding out what is not working, doing audit of our process. That thing is usually associated with a meeting called retrospective. So at the end of a sprint, when you do a retrospective, you are expected to review your processes, and that may result into improvement of definition of done or maybe improvement of some processes which can help us in producing quality deliverable. The activity like quality audit, if comes in the exam, can be mapped to retrospective meeting. We can do inside the retrospective the audit of how well we are taking care of quality aspect in our project.